Hello, hello, hello. Alright, people, we're back. Kingdoms of Amalur. I don't have as much time to play today because I got to wake up a little bit earlier tomorrow, but I might be able to do a faction quest. We had one faction quest left that I wanted to do, the Sorrowing Call, or the Sorrow's Call. So I'm going to try and get as much of that done as possible today. I think that was back in the other region, wasn't it? Yeah, it's over here. This is probably the closest spot. But yeah, what's going on, everybody? Where am I gonna be? Let me grab these side quests if I can. Let me check that. How far down are they? These are up here. Let's grab Lorestone and then those, maybe. That should work. And then I was trying out the Greatsword. I think that's the last thing we did last stream, was I grabbed that.
Solemn, solemn, hallowed tree. Glory to the graveyard be. Far from forests of the west, do the dying have this rest.
Can't talk to that guy for some reason.
That Fae is a monster, and no one here can stop it.
Huh, can't talk to that guy either. Interesting.
And so another mortal
no. Alright.
This one's blood
It's a little delayed.
dry. But my desire to extinguish mortal life has yet to be satiated. Come, you seem a warrior. Why not fight me?
Sounds like a deal to me, buddy.
I'm afraid I cannot grant you the courtesy of fighting at your leisure.
You really want to, I
The
can.
Midden demands your blood. Prepare yourself.
Okay. Don't think this outcome is going to be good for you. Oh, he's a Feyblade user. And he has poise? How dare he? Go for that ultimate spin. Actually, this guy's got some pretty decent health. Nope, he loses.
Enough of this farce. I have fought more than enough mortals on your terms, on your ground. Let us see if you are as powerful in my domain. We will finish this fight in my hollow, Tyne Hill. The magics of the Midden run strong in that place. I will be unbeatable.
Gotta go find him somewhere else? Okay. Is that the guy that they were complaining about? What's up, Michael?
You
First time I get to
what
see the
no
Kingdoms
one else
live.
has
Nice,
done.
nice.
You actually bested that
Yeah, I really
monster.
like it so far.
It is much to ask, but none in our camp have been
I guess
able
he
to
was
stand
attacking
against
them.
him. You must answer his challenge. Fight him again. Kill him for the sake of our mission.
Yeah, I guess he was attacking them and I didn't get the dialogue immediately. But yeah, he said, how'd you find the game so far? I like it quite a bit. I actually really like it a lot. The combat and the crafting weapons just pulls you in. How's it hanging, Sheen? What's up, It? How's it going? I'm doing pretty good. Why is a Fae attacking your camp?
We don't know. He's not to Arthur, but he damn near fights like one. He's been coming here, dueling us one by one. There's some sick point he means to prove by gutting us. And those he doesn't kill outright are dragged back into the Midden with him. Please, we're scouts, not seasoned fighters. We can't complete our mission if this headsman continues picking us off. Thank the gods. If he called you to Tyne Hill, then that means you'll have to fight him there. But be warned, this Fae uses magics we haven't seen
He did
before.
have poise. He's the only enemy to
He's
have poise.
feeding on the energies of this place. Or worse, there are those that fall to the headsman, but then there are others, prisoners. What he does with them in Tyne Hill, no one knows.
Intriguing. Now can I grab the side quests? I'm guessing I couldn't because that was locked into it. This game's a hidden gem. I found the game myself a few months ago. Loved it. Feels like an MMO, but single player. Yeah, that's a good way to describe it, yeah.
Bless you. Praise be to Matharu, and may his blessing be upon you for visiting this humble camp. I am Krieger,
Krieger.
a humble cleric of Matharu. I have accompanied these noble Alpha in peace, and I would make use of you in my mission if you are willing.
What is the mission, though? I need to know.
Needs to know how many of Mitharu's children gave their lives to fighting these heathen Tuatha. You will find an earring upon each soldier who has been slain. Bring the earrings to me, and I will be able to tally the dead.
That shouldn't be a problem.
The soldiers, their bodies are strewn throughout the midden. Every one has made the ultimate sacrifice in service. Collect the earrings from them, and I will give you what I can. Go with the gods.
That's just one I gotta do while I walk around, I guess.
Oh, wait a moment. You are not part of the army, are you? What are you doing here? No
What's up,
matter.
Lone? How's it
You're
going, man?
injured here and need someone fit enough to venture into the midden to recover some important reconnaissance. Somewhere in this mess of bodies is the corpse of my former scout, Venris. He was carrying the information.
These guys are all dead, and I have to go sort through the dead bodies.
All I know is that it is somewhere in the midden, along with thousands of other corpses. But Venris was an unusual scout, and that might help us track him. You see, Venris bonded strongly with a wolf when we first arrived here. The wolf still lives, and I have no doubt he can find his master's body. Follow him.
Oh, that's cool. Follow the wolf
Very
quest?
well. I'll release the wolf now. Follow him and make sure nothing happens to him before he finds Venris. Without him, we have no means of singling Venris's body out from all of the others. Please, hurry!
Do I have to do that right now? I don't think so. That's an interesting quest, though. For sure. Doing okay so far? How's the game? Yeah, what's up, Lone? It's pretty good. Pretty good. I haven't done much today. I just got on, but I beat the game, yes, 2 days ago. Beat the final boss. The actual final boss was kind of lame. It's more of a cutscene type thing. But the boss before that is like the pre-final boss was pretty good. It was kind of tough. It was very fun.
And so you have come, whether to aid the house or rain punishment on the Tuatha, I do not know. That you are here is enough.
So this is the faction quest.
I am Bizarrain, king of the house. During your trials, I will observe and communicate to you through this medium.
I have to go through a bunch of trials? Alright. I don't remember exactly where I got this quest. I think it was one of the main camps. What must I do?
What you do is of no concern to me. What I hope to evaluate is what you are, to know how you might best help the house. I have locked the way behind you. The way forward is your only path out of these halls. I can tell you no more, other than that I will be watching.
The orb will be watching me. What build you go for? The build I'm currently using is Might and Sorcery. So I went into all the sorcery abilities I cared about. Mainly the Summon. That way I got the lifesteal from it. And then I got the this is actually just like blanket really good negative mana costs. And then all my Might abilities are for stun, immunity to stagger, and then some lifesteal. I don't think I have a lot in the sword skill though, do I? Where's that at? Long swords? Hmm. Oh, they're already on me. Alright, I didn't even know they were here. There's the skeleton. Yeah, the skeleton helps keep me alive, and then I just kind of use whatever weapon I want. I was mostly using Great Hammer, but I wanted to try out the Great Sword. It's got some really fun movesets. Like this one right here. I still don't know if the damage is better than my Great Hammer. Probably not, because it was a really good weapon. This one also is pretty decent. So is this all going to be combat scenarios? I'd be fine with them. Selected Destiny. I don't remember which one I selected. I think I had... I don't know the name of it. It's Paragon. Which would be armor, melee attack damage, elemental resist, and then I gain mana when I take damage. That's the mix of the sorcery and the might. Are thinking about doing a video talking about this game or even challenge runs? Yeah, so I've got a couple ideas. First off, I'd like to 100% the game, which is a very, very long endeavor. If I can manage it, though, I'll make a video about the 100%. Those are extra damage. Actually, these are okay. On top of that, I'd like to make a review, because I genuinely care about the game. I think it's really good. And then I'd like to do some challenge runs, which obviously, getting through the game for the first time, 100%, is going to be quite a long run. But doing challenge runs, like, the game itself isn't that long. I did already beat the story. I haven't tried DLCs, though, so I'll have to see. But yeah, I'm thinking we do some challenge runs in it, because I'd like to do a bow-only run. Because I didn't get to test the bow almost at all. And I think that'd be really cool. What monster are we talking about?
No.
The Midden.
It has been sullied. We've never feared such assaults until recently. Wait, what was that? It is here.
Oh, that thing? I've killed that thing before. I've killed that thing before. Oh, that hits multiple targets? I didn't know that. That's kind of good. I don't think that attack does, though. Greatsword has the most flash. By far. You can do a lot of really cool stuff with it. I think this quest just has me taking a lot more damage. Look at this uber spin attack. Oh yeah, he's a purple. I didn't even see he was a purple. Charge! Yes, it landed. Okay, that's all I needed. Let's get Skeleton back in here, because I am taking quite a bit of damage. And dodge. What? No way that hit me. No way that hit me. What's up, Knight? How you liking the game? I love the game. It's very, very fun. Very good game. Oh, that lady died for sure. Yeah, sword might not be it for this guy. I think he's resistant to lightning. Seems like it. Chakram seems to be quite good, though. Go for the spin. There it is, right there. Yeah, he did not like my greatsword. Chakram was much better. Don't know what was up with that. Don't know what's up with that. What's up, Dark? Yeah, greatsword's fun, man. I got a cool one the other day. I wanted to try it out. Yeah, areas level scale somewhat to yours when you first enter. So all those mobs are adjusted to your post-end game level. Gotcha. Yeah, they're more adjusted to where I should be, I think. The stuff from earlier was getting rocked. They were way too weak. For 40 bucks, you get a lot of playstyles. I actually bought it for like $5 because it was on sale. It was crazy sale.
Spoke volumes, but your reactions are just as pertinent. You killed the creature that was chasing that woman. Why?
Because he attacked me. I need no other reason. Persuasion?
It would be at great fault if I
Nailed
did not
it.
know something of you, the mysterious mortal without a fate to call his own. Your lack of fate is intriguing, I will admit. And although it is why I summoned you, it does not represent the whole of your nature. Hence, the need for evaluation. Ahead, you will find a Fae of Sorrows succumbing to poison. I am interested to see what you make of him.
Can I kill him? Because if that's an option, I'll go for it. Said I got it on sale too, but even at full price, still worth it. Yeah, I think so. I think so. I believe so. I mean, look at that moveset. That is so fun. So I crafted my own equipment, but it falls off in the new DLC. Somebody did say that the DLC was pretty tough. I gotta check out the arena. If I have time today, I will. I think they said that was a good way to farm money. This guy faster than a normal thresh, it feels like it. Yeah. Oh, he stunned me. No. Tell me that's not the coolest attack. Somersault. It did miss there, though. Yeah, I'm loving the greatsword moveset. I'm not the best at using it yet, but it's very fun. Doesn't quite have the same weighty hit as the Great Hammer. A lot more spins, which I'm fine with. This guy's poisoned, he said.
Please, are you the mortal that Bizarrain has brought to aid us? The one he is promised? Thank mercy I have been poisoned. But now that you are here, you can kill me. Please.
Yeah, I mean, he said kill him.
My suffering.
Fine. Or I could persuade. Who did this to you?
I do not know. Everything is blurred. It must have been him. He does whatever he cares with his subordinates.
Yeah, that sounds about right for this world. I'll kill him.
Thank you.
I mean, he asked me to. Might as well. You can do a priest paladin build? I'm not sure. I don't think those abilities are kind of in the game. I mean, paladin is more like berserker. They have a heal ability. This one right here, healing surge. That's kind of a paladin-esque ability. You could go fire paladin, mark of flame, do big hammer. Not exactly a pure paladin build, but you could make it work. I don't know if finesse has anything for paladin based. Probably not. But yeah, I mean, you can kind of craft one yourself. A little bit. Most of it's not oriented towards that, but I could see you making a little bit. Did I ever get anything for my weapon? The Cataplis. Super weak. I spent so much time maxing all the craftsman skills and getting the materials for the crafting gear. Oh, and your weapons are still not scaling for DLC? That's rough. Kind of scary. What's up, Lofty? Is DLC that hard? Wow.
Death is something you readily deliver, it seems.
Yeah, I don't care about any about that.
Die as a result of your mercy or your barbarity.
I do not care. I'll kill him. He asked. Why is this trial needed?
To see what you will do clearly. Now do not waste our time with unnecessary questions.
Feel like it was necessary because I asked it, but whatever. I think Greatsword's supposed to shine in groups. Look at that move, man. I think following it up with this is the best idea. He died from the thorn damage. Thorn damage is actually okay. Not bad. I feel like the biggest difference between this and Greatsword, or Great Hammer, is that Great Hammer has to charge the heavy for a lot longer. This one does not need to charge it. 1 second of charging and I can just kind of go for it. Look at that. That's kind of nifty. A lot better. The Great Hammer charge attack is hard to use. What happened to the Shrek armor? I crafted better armor. It's now red. Most of it. I still have the same pants on.
You have reached this chamber at last. The time of trial.
Is this the guy? It is.
No more apparitions. No more questions. The House of Sorrows has always held a precarious position in this world, and now we hold on to it by the tips of our fingers. You think you have broken the Tuatha's grip on Cluracan. You have not. Even now, the Winter Fae and the House of Sorrows are subject to their malice. The House of Sorrows has always existed to preserve and maintain the oldest traditions of winter. We are the essence of these Fae lands. The house holds an authority among the Fae that the Tuatha have always coveted. Now, they finally seek to claim that power for their own. We must conclude your trial. Ready your weapon.
I gotta fight
You are
him?
to strike me down.
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with that.
Perhaps not.
Like, actually
Now that
fight
your
him?
trial has
What?
concluded, come with me. The Tuatha have yet to break down our doors, but I would not put that past them. The house is poised to collapse from the Tuatha's
I guess it was just a
dissension and
choice. I had to
destruction,
pick.
and I need one to help us.
I will stop the Tuatha.
Perhaps you will, indeed, deliver us from them. Or perhaps you will only forestall the inevitable. I suppose we shall learn one way or the other. You are of our house now. The Hearthstone I gave you will reflect your affinity with us. Come, join me at the House of Sorrows. I will show you a world stranger than you have ever seen.
That was a weird end to that quest. I think what happened was I was supposed to just... Whatever I picked meant something. I didn't have to actually fight him. Did have you ever done early Bitter Black Isle runs for gear? I never did. I know you can, because Throw Blast is pretty busted. But no, I always waited till the end of the game for Bitter Black Isle.
Speak.
Sounds like a decently fun idea, though.
I have a task for you. Of late, there are many in this house who have come to view my authority with disdain.
Yep, I already knew that.
As such, there is need of someone unbiased by our house's history and the traditions therein. Someone such as you. We must move quickly. The Tuatha will not hold their strikes for long. Let us stop their next blow. You fail to understand. Although the Tuatha wage war with us, as they have with the Alfar, they do so by other methods. Our enemies are subtle. They target individuals, not armies. For all our years of struggle, we know only this. That our enemy is led by a Tuatha agent,
The
He is the
Saturin?
master of this shadowy coup.
How do I find him?
We cannot right now. He hides himself and covers his tracks well. But I have a lead which you will investigate with one of our delvers, Tybray.
Tybray. The names of these guys are pretty cool.
Has fled the house and killed a fellow member in doing so. I suspect Saturnin's influence, or perhaps that Katarok might be Saturnin himself. Bring Tybray to the body of Katarok's victim. Though dead, the Sorrows will remain on the corpse. The Sorrows can lead us to Katarok.
This guy's got way too much dialogue. He has been talking forever. Need to go to the right. That man be yapping. My love for the second game kind of fell off once it hit around level 80 plus. Without hard mode or enemy scaling, just made every encounter far too easy. Yeah, Dragon's Dogma 2 suffered from that. They allowed your character to level up infinitely, and it just meant that once you get too high, you could one-shot dragons, and they were no threat. They need a hard mode.
There is something that requires the attention of one of your kind. You have been to the Midden, yes? The sacred ground being desecrated by the corpses of your kind?
Yeah, that's a my B, dude.
The nature of my request is not something the Midden needs, but something the Midden should do without. The corpses of your brethren have been thrown into the Midden as a declaration of hostility by the Tuatha. But they do more than signify a point. Their corruption and rot have drawn an ancient Lianshi Mithgra from slumber.
A Mithgra.
She gluts herself on the bodies and
Oh no,
will
her name
further
is
corrupt the
Mithgra.
Midden if unchecked.
I shall kill her.
You cannot hope to solve the problem with a simple application of violence. Miathgra is old.
Miathgra.
She is wise to obvious attacks on her. Searching will yield no quarry, so you must be cunning. If we cannot find her in the Midden, we can force her to return to her den beneath the house. Find fresh corpses, the ones Mithgra prefers to eat, and cremate them. With no food to scavenge, she will return to her den. Then you can kill her. Make haste.
Sounds like a decent quest. The max level, I believe, is level 999. What's up, Titan? I have a few friends who hit that, but I have no clue on how they have the brain power to do that. Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea. I mean, you'd have to grind for hours. Killing stuff so quickly. Well, this is a very interesting looking area.
So, you were the mortal. There were whispers that Bizarine had...
This lady is whispering.
But to pick the siege breaker, I forget myself. Bizarine has made his wishes clear, and we must do as he asks. Are you ready to begin?
Let's get moving.
We must cross the midden to reach the body we seek, and there are sure to be difficulties along the way, but we do not have long. Sorrows rarely remain after death, and neither will the body of a fae. We farewell.
So follow this lady. Am I still on that quest? I should be. Yep. Oh, behind me. Immediately showed up. These guys definitely seem more aggressive than their normal versions. I don't know if it's just the island, they're slightly more difficult or what. They die really fast. They are very aggressive, though. Oh, yeah, look at these meaty hits. Boom! Spider time. Have I fought a spider with the sword yet? I don't know. They don't seem too bad against lightning. That's somersault damage. Somersault is quite cool. I don't know though. The hammer was my thing. I'm missing it. Go power mode, I guess. A lot of different enemies. Usually you fight spiders then skeletons. Not at the same time. Go for the spider. Ooh, I don't think I've seen this one. That was really cool. That's the Feyblade one, I think. Oh yeah, I think these are the chakrams I made last, and they're busted. Such insane damage on them. We gonna get to walking, lady? Come on. I honestly hope the Darker Resin DLC for DD2 actually brings in hard mode. Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty promising. You need more stuff to fight, which is what looks like they're offering. I'm pretty excited for it. Ancient Linchay. I think this bubble protects me from projectiles. She somehow got out of it. Didn't I have a dodge attack? I did. I don't know if it's anything crazy, though. I have 3 lore stones I need to pick up here. What are these Alfar earrings? That's probably for the side quest, actually. That could be. Lore stone.
And they sleep beneath the limbs, while we sing these mourning hymns as the dead embrace the land.
The body is here. I must begin my work.
This is the body. This thing is huge.
Sure to draw the wild fae in the area. Hold them back while I commune with the sorrows. Farewell.
This is a gigantic. They're already coming. The ice tracks a lot better up close. If it's far away, it tends to miss. I don't know why. Toasted. Look at those amazing hits. I just wish it was a little bit stronger, because obviously my Great Hammer is quite a bit better. The damage is just higher, so it feels better. Oh, I don't have to activate the second half of that combo. I could just do a slam. Ooh, I kind of like that idea. Bring it on. Ow. No more bringing it on. Smash. The problem is the first part of that attack misses 80% of the time. I have a parry attack too. That one's pretty good, but it's hard to use. More boggarts? I don't think so. Leave her alone. The boggarts are actually really annoying. Oh no, I need to activate my ability. The threshes always show up when there's like 5 boggarts on the screen. Get out of here. There we go. One left. Leave her alone. I think they're just summoning multiple. It's hard to tell. There's the spin attack. Yeah, I don't know. Earth doesn't seem to be great against these guys. Let's go grapple. That might be better. Yeah, I think I should just use grapple on these guys. Now what?
Yes, it is done. Cadoric's sorrows left a strong impression on the corpse. He is hiding in the Siren Crypt in the Drowned Forest. You should go there, but be wary. The impression Cadoric left on the body was
Conflicted?
Something is not right here.
Yeah, I mean, clearly the main guy's evil.
With the beast beaten back, it should prove safe enough now. Farewell.
The main dude has... I don't know, he's weird. Level up! Persuasion is almost maxed. What do I get for that one? Increase your chance to persuade others? Eh. Now, I think we were going sorcery, because I wanted to unlock this. I need 50 total points. Darn it. That means I'm going to unlock it, but not be able to use it. Let's go... I don't know. Maybe these? These would be pretty good. Maybe some more orbs. Does it ever invoke 4 ethereal orbs, guys? Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Unlocks a delayed special attack for the Chakram. I like that too. There you go. It is finally upgraded. So here's what we got option-wise. I get my super cool dodge attack for the Chakram, which I have to grab next time. Your summoned Fae swings more often and crits. Yeah, that's pretty good. Combine the mystic elements of fire, lightning, and ice into a devastating chain of attacks. It does 3 separate attacks, ice, fire, and lightning. What does this one do? Hold the button for a storm bolt to summon forth lightning from the heavens, smiting nearby foes. Dang! That's crazy cool. But I need one more ability point upgrade in order to use it. I unlocked Sage. Sage has 1 mana regen. Ice Blink? Nifty. 15% duration on all duration-based spells. 40% elemental. Dude, Sage is a beast. If you went pure Sage, elemental damage is crazy good. Crazy good. I'm not overly digging the sword today. I'm going to switch back to the hammer. Might play with it a little bit more the next time, but right now I'm feeling hammer. Where am I going? All the way over here? These are Winter Fae. They're all kind of evil in a way. Yeah, they do seem like that. They do seem like that. It's right over here. Shouldn't be that far. There they are. Hammer time! Oh yes, I missed the hammer. That's what I was missing out on. Feels right. Something about it just feels perfect. So I should have 4 orbs now. I haven't seen them pop up yet, though. Get off of my skeleton. Oh, I pulled it towards the skeleton again. I have to assume that's an unintended mechanic. If the enemy's on the skeleton, for some reason it just pushes it to them. There's no way it's supposed to do that. Ah, okay. Back to fighting the sprites. There was the orbs that time. They're actually pretty good. Oh, they're doing good damage, yeah. How do I do that move? It was 1, and then I do that again. It was a hidden wall. Check this out. Does that open up a new area? It does. I think I was supposed to go this way. That's kind of weird. Wouldn't have expected the hidden area to be the way I was supposed to go. Unless it's a shortcut. Could be a shortcut. Darn it, it hit the skill again. If you hit it too early, it activates that. Not what I wanted to do. I'm gonna zoom right over to you. Yeah, I really wish I could combine movesets. If I could have the greatsword spin move on the hammer instead of the heavy attack I have, that'd be perfect. That would be the perfect weapon. More spiders. I think that the orbs are being quite helpful. I wasn't noticing them as much before, but now they're great. So attack once. Then do that. Yeah, that damage is insane. And it keeps you safe. That might be one of the best attacks in the entire game. Just get sent backwards. It does lack range, though, compared to some of the other ones. Spinny blades! Those ones are cool. I like those quite a bit. The best one by far is still the stake, but I don't know. There's some good ones in there. Yeah, that has to have been a shortcut.
You are Bizerain's cat's paw, then? I knew he had let a mortal into the house's ranks. But this is who he sends to do his dirty work. Fie on him. You may return me to the cycle, but if you ever see your master, tell him this. He will never get his hands on the sorrows. All of us, will stop him.
Yeah, he's clearly evil. So Chakram and Hammer is a great pairing. It is. It feels so good, man. I've been using it most of the game, and I just can't quit or switch to anything else because it feels perfect. You had to resummon that guy. The Feyblade users are strong, but they get annihilated by my hammer. Do not stand a chance. This guy definitely has a lot of HP. If I could get another armor piece to increase my critical, I'm set. Get off of me. What I'm wondering is, I think the way this works, because it happened earlier, I think certain quests just automatically make some monsters higher level. That way they're not super easy. I'm okay with that, I think. Can I parry you? Do it. Do it! I guess he wasn't going to attack. Fine with me. Haha. Can't believe you could do that to mini bosses. Oh, I thought that would kill him. Can I loot him? Do I get anything cool? I can loot him. I get the Boots of Ice Warding. I've blocked it again. I have not done the entire playthrough. I've not dodged a single web throw. I've blocked every single one. I just cannot see it coming. Go Chakram. Look at that. Beautiful. I might be able to go for a super spin here. Nah, it's probably gonna die, yeah. Now, do I need to exit here? Yes. So this definitely was a shortcut. That's cool. Detect hitting gives you shortcuts through dungeons. I've been curious about this for a while. When it comes to Outward, what is your favorite challenge run that you've done, or the hardest one you've ever done? Hardest one I've ever done... It depends. If we're talking all of the runs in total, the dagger was the hardest, because I couldn't beat it in hardcore for the longest time. And then the last run we did, we beat it without dying. I think the toughest run that you could do that I've tried briefly was the Trog run, just because it is a true challenger. I mean, there's nothing easy about it. They just nerf you in every possible way. So that one's really tough. And the most fun that I ever had, though, probably got to be the skill-only build. Walking around with a Zara weapon and just one-hitting everything in the game feels really good. Feels insanely good, especially Caldera, because you wouldn't think you could just instantly kill a lot of stuff there, but you can. You can with Moment of Truth. That skill is way stronger than it deserves to be. I gotta fix that, don't I? How many repair kits do I have? I have 8. But anyway, I'd have to say the skill build. That build was just truly nutty. The skill only build gives ninja vibes for some reason. Well, you could use the perfect strike quite a bit. That helps.
You have finally returned.
17,000 gold?
Much has happened since you were away. The house has been sundered. Not by Tuatha, but by ourselves.
Yeah, I mean, I saw that coming.
The other members of the house have marched against the Tuatha. I'm afraid they may have attacked Bizarane. I do not think he is dead.
Bizarane was a
We must
jerk,
save
though.
him.
I don't even like him.
Saturnin is watching us. I can sense it. If Bizarane is left undefended...
Yeah, I don't care about Bizarane.
He can be difficult to understand. But he is the house's king. Without him, there would be no House of Sorrows. I will shadow step into the house to help if he's harmed. But I'm afraid you will have to take the longer route. Go through the proving hall.
Fine, I'll help him.
Vulcan roam those corridors now. Saturnin has already started moving to crush us. Farewell.
I'll help him if I have to. Caldera was my kryptonite, being new at the game when I first started out. Yeah, Caldera just is really tough. Caldera is just really tough. There's a lot of enemies that are super, super defensive in various ways. What? These guys are in here? I didn't know that would be the case. Haha, my orbs are protecting me. Didn't know about that, did you? It's a nice little sorcery hack. Create a shield. And you can never take damage. Look at the damage on the chakra. Look at the orbs just crush. I think they can crit. I keep seeing the enemy randomly die from hitting me, and it's got to be those. I just thought about this, but you ever do a no backpack run in Outward? No, I haven't done one. It's possible, but the best way to go about it is probably just to max out on pocket space. Get ready for this. Yeah, maxing out pocket space is probably the best way to do it. Let's go for the big guy. Right in the gut. The Trog run is kind of a no backpack run, but it's not quite the same thing. Might be still interesting to do maxing out on pocket space.
Rebellion, Saturnin, the Tuatha will not rest.
Okay, is that like a pre-recorded message? Look at those orbs. Man, those are crazy. I'm glad I went into that. I think I could still upgrade it once or twice. I think that greatsword I had earlier just isn't as upgraded. The hammer is hitting much harder. 242 damage. That's a pretty good base set. Might be an upgrade if I can craft with it. Get out of the way, skeleton. Come on, man. I need to go this way. Those finishers are awesome. No, the finishers are great. They are a very, very fun part of the game. Might get even more orbs if you can upgrade it with the armor bonuses. That would be cool if true. That'd be really cool. Might have to give that a try, because they are a huge difference in combat. Not only do they deal good damage, but they constantly keep enemies from hitting you while you're focusing on something else. I noticed they're a lot better for big targets. Small targets eat the orbs too quickly. Either way, though. Like right there, it just keeps him away. Go, skeleton. Grapple hook does okay damage. Not really what it's meant for, but sometimes it does get a cool crit. Best part about the orbs is that one upgrade makes them interrupt mobs. Amazing when you're casting something big. Oh, that would be really good for casting, what, meteors, lightning, all that stuff? Yeah, you'd have to have that. I imagine going full sorcerer, that would be a skill you'd want to get as soon as possible. Locate Bizarane. This is the guy, he got beat up or whatever. His clan revolted against him. There you are.
You have arrived as Tybri said you would. It is good that you were able to get through the proving halls unscathed. But there are greater events at work here. The house may have breathed its last.
Yeah, because you're annoying. I mean, I blame him. He's annoying.
The rebels have begun a march of folly to make war on the Tuatha. As they said, they are rallying at a fortress called the Fallen Hall. I sought to stay them. They ignored me. I sought to warn them. They paid no heed. For them, the war started when I became the King of Sorrows. And now, my reign ends.
Isn't the good thing to go kill the Tuatha, though?
This mortal. Without leadership, the rebels will be easily picked off.
Oh, yeah.
So it falls to you and Tybri to save them.
They're just gonna die because they're too weak. We must fight.
No, I will not have every last member of my house blundering to their death like a fool. Unlike Fae, mortals cannot be reborn. You will get your wish in part. Saturnin will have to reveal himself in some form to attack the rebels. Confronting him is your only...
Go for the big bad.
I have instructed Tybri to assist you as best she can, but she is not as suited to this work as you, mortal. Look after her.
It is interesting. The dialogue options in the game, most of the time, seem to lead to the same conclusion. But they do have different dialogue after. Like, if I had chosen the other option, he would have been like, oh, hey, that's nice that you agreed with me. The result is the same, but the dialogue itself is different. think the start of the game as a full sorcerer is difficult to begin, but by the end game, you're kind of overpowered. That is usually how it is for sorcerers. The early game is where you struggle, the late game is where you breeze through. It's just a trope of magic, I guess. Let's go tiny road, then this way. Oh yeah, this was the area that I liked quite a bit. I also noticed that the map itself looks rather large, and then you go to the mini-map, and you get around the map so quickly. What's up, Rusi? How's it going, man? The Tuatha have returned. Luckily, I was prepared. Although that slowdown is annoying. I'll go for another spin. The spin takes out the little guys, and then that gives me more damage. Not really sure why we aim that way, though. Go for the big guy. One more hit. Got him. Alright, I dodged, but the ice slows you down so much. It's crazy. Brother, you are not taking any damage. Now he's dead. How has my skeleton not killed this guy by now? Taking a lot of damage. This game was made around when Mass Effect was super big, so they just added a lot of pointless choices. I mean, they're fine, just because they still do... You know, the dialogue's still different, but yeah, like I said, the outcome is typically the same. I think it's more so being in range while each enemy you encounter burn rushes, you forcing you to defense and chip damage. You're saying, like, melee up close, you have to actually, like, dodge stuff, yeah. Magic builds do tend to have to do a lot less dodging and or blocking. Go for the spin! Oh, that was a very close-up spin. Big guy. Got him. Oh no, I get the hammer on him this time? Excellent. Yeah, different outcomes for choices mostly count on faction and story. Usually it's at like they have keystone moments, key important moments, and that's when the choices matter the most. Open the runic door. Now we gotta help the rebels. Star Wars? Question mark? Get out of here. I get a bunch of mages helping me out? That's perfect. I'll be the hammer guy, you just keep casting magic. Works perfectly. How did that miss? No chance. As a full mage build player in this game, I can say you have to dodge and parry a lot. Oh, you still do? I'd figure the range would help with that, but maybe not. Outward is one of my favorite games. Thanks for helping me not get lost with the mechanics. Yeah, you bet, Bigsy. Bigsley, I think it was. Okay, multiple mages. Let's calm down, everybody. Yeah, I've had about enough of the fireballs. I can tell you that much. They are everywhere. Oh, come over here. I'm not sure the mages are helping much. I'd like to think so, but eh. Seeing the hammer, I just in the back of my mind heard the bonk noises. I don't know why.
That must be the leader. That was the leader. It must have been Saturnin. And if he's heading in there, that must be where the rest of the House of Sorrows are. We have to get past this door. We need to stop him before the rebels are all killed.
That is what I'm doing, lady. Shadow step past him. Let's just open the doors.
The Fallen Hall is a fortress in the Phalanx. To get to its heart, we will need to open 3 great doors. There should be 2 other sigil stones that we can use in addition to the one before us. They will grant us passage.
Oh, we kind of did this before in the main quest.
Farewell.
I gotta activate doors, or sigils, and then they open the door. Yeah. This door opens by unusual means. Let's go left. That should be the fastest way. We'll get that one done with, and then we'll go do the other one. Is it just right up ahead? It looks like it. Oh, big old troll. You act like I haven't fought multiple of these by now. Skeleton! Help me out. There are definitely multiple sorcerers. I'm going for them. 700 damage. Not sure how long my stagger resist is about to last. Not a huge amount of time. One more spin. Might get me 2 more kills. There it is. Now I got a huge damage boost. Huge damage boost. I was ready to block that, don't worry. You and me. Yep, he always follows up. Camera, can I get like a close-up, please? He didn't follow up that time. I'm thinking we go rock. If I can get 1 stun off, I'm in. Don't hit me! Oh yeah, I'm immune. Ha! I don't care. I don't care at all. If I ever get a chance to, I would like to upgrade my stun chance a little bit more. It's pretty good, but it could be better. The trolls do an insane amount of damage. Okay, my stagger immunity is running out. I think switching back to Chakram to get the lifesteal is a really good idea. It does seem to work pretty well. Love this move. Not the best move I have, but it's very fun. Can I loot that guy? He has a better Chakram. Probably not better, but a Chakram. The range for mage does help a little bit, but a lot of enemies have ways to close the gap. Gotcha. You also, if you're fighting a mage anyway, I mean, they already have ranged attacks, so... Oh, it doesn't block their attack? I guess that's fair. They are on the same team. Hit the guy, Chakram! What are you doing? You're just staying close to me and he's immune. Let's get rid of some of these guys. Help out the old skeleton or he'll die real quick. Now your turn. Oh, I forget that blocks that. 1100 damage. Button number 2 has been pressed. Button number 3 is all the way over there. I'm taking a lot more damage, but I'm life-stealing more than enough. The only ability I have that I don't really care for is the lightning ball. I never really find time to use it. I have a lot of other better options. first challenge run being mage only. Either mage only or, but like I said, I want to try bow. I really want to try bow. Because that is the one weapon type I was really interested in, but didn't get to mess with. Although I did really like the trap skills. There's a couple, I think it's at least one trap skill in the finesse skill tree. That looked really cool. Fight music is loud. Low-key forgot this game has a bow. It's easy to forget because man does not do any damage early on. It did no damage early on. I have lightning on this thing? It's kind of amazing. Ah, I could have parried that, but I was in the middle of the animation. Parry. Another parry. If you get parried twice by me, you know it's over. I should never parry you twice. If you upgrade the lightning bolt, it gets a stun chance. Ah, that would have been good. Stun chance on the magic. That would have been very good. You're up first, buddy. Just because I saw you first. Aha! Since when does that deal damage, by the way? Do you start out dealing damage, or is it as you upgrade? I didn't feel like it did damage initially. Well, that guy's dead already? Wow. That didn't take much. The skeleton. Here we go. Here's the best one right here. That's what I'm talking about. Skewered. %100% skewered. Alright, let's head back. What's up, brethren? Did you ever play the first Remnant game? I was disappointed a Survivor roguelite mode wasn't added to Remnant 2. Although with the class system, it would have been harder to implement. I did play Remnant from the Ashes. I played it a decent amount. I never did a lot of Apocalypse runs, which Apocalypse in that game is way harder than in the sequel. But I played it quite a bit. I collected every single item back when it came out. And the DLCs. The Survivor mode I like and I don't like. I think that it was flawed because I don't like the speedrun aspect. I wish it was a roguelite with no timer. I think that would have been better. But it was still very fun. The timer just kind of made it... I don't like the timer at all. It made the game feel like I had to speedrun it, and I like taking my time to look at the loot and actually pick my upgrades methodically. Remnant 2 went to boss rush mode, which I like the boss rush mode idea a lot too, but it's very flawed as well. My thing is they introduced the system, right? Where they have these red perks. They're supposed to be roguelite buffs that you get. They're all bad. The entire community told them they were bad. If they did any amount of testing, they would know they're bad, and yet they never changed them. It didn't make any sense to me. But, yeah, I like boss rush and I like survival. I think boss rush would be more fun if Aberrations didn't have the absolute worst affixes of all time. Some of those affixes are really stupid. Like, Vortex, or the one that just teleports you off a cliff, is just, that's idiotic. Shouldn't be in the game. Survival had a really neat aspect to it, though. I like the whole totem thing at the start, where you had to pick a build, like a mini build, before you even get into the gameplay. That's pretty cool. One thing I wish more games had is fist-only combat that actually is worth it. I think Elden Ring DLC brought that, and Crimson Desert lately. I mean, Outward's fist-only gameplay is pretty solid. Yeah, I messed that up immediately. That one was rough. Outward's fist-only is pretty solid. It's not my favorite weapon type, but it's really good. Oh, no way, I got a legendary out of that? Gaia's Cuirass? Plus 30 armor, stun chance, and duration. This one is pretty good. Pretty darn good. How do you deal with the movement in Remnant 2 being so jank and delayed when the game expects you to do jumping puzzles to reach certain places and items? I don't know, I didn't really find it that jank. I never really had much problem with the movement in Remnant 2. I guess maybe I could see why you would, because I guess the jumping mechanic is a little animated. Sluggishly animated a bit, but no, I never had any problem with the movement, I don't think. There are a couple of really tricky puzzles, but they're not too bad, I didn't think. There's one in the Yeisha DLC, I think, that had so many puzzle aspects, it was kind of crazy.
Oh, this is splendid. I was worried I would have nothing left to see to after I slaughtered these wretches.
Leave the house alone.
Saturnin, you use that name so freely, but your little guess is wrong. I am not Saturnin. I am but a blade that Saturnin has employed in his war. And now, that blade turns on you.
Does it now? Or am I just gonna annihilate you with my hammer? Yep, I think that's gonna happen. Oh, out of nowhere with the blindsided spear strike? There's nothing more disrespectful. You die first, because you are annoying, and I do not like you. Spear guys really are the top of my list. I gotta get rid of them fast. They're a problem. Look at these chakrams. These chakrams are good.
You are more amusing than I originally believed, but my master has given me instructions to spare you.
Why?
Saturnin has a message for you to deliver to your master. This war is over. Soon the sorrows will belong to the Tuatha.
I don't know about that.
I can scarcely believe it. All this death, all this destruction, and we have nothing to show for it. No Saturnin, no safety. The Weeping King left the world with good cause. For all that is left of the House of Sorrow
Is ruin.
Farewell.
I enjoyed the replayability of Survivor mode, and it forced you to try new builds. But yeah, the timer wasn't the best, and the fact that progress reset if you quit. Yeah, it was a great mode. I think the timer is the worst part. The problem is, you say that, the community itself liked the timer, because speedrunning is a very popular thing. I personally don't really like speedrunning unless it's a very short game. And also, when it's a roguelite, I don't want to be speed. That was my actual, one of my complaints with Night Rain, too, is obviously Night Rain is built around the timer. The timer is the worst part. It's not that fun to constantly be rushed around the map. The way roguelites usually force you to go quicker is if you can't DPS an enemy quick enough, you just end up dying. So if you had a timer, it feels kind of annoying. But yeah, if they would have had, like, a similar mode in Remnant 2, it would have been pretty great. I think it could have worked with the class system. I don't think it could have been... I don't think it would have been impossible. I know why they didn't. And I do like the fresh take of the boss rush mode, but... The problem with Remnant 2's boss rush mode is it also needs a checkpoint system. There are a lot of roguelites doing this now. Slay the Spire 2 is a good example, where... in the middle of the run, you can just quit. And then the next day, come back, start where you left off, and play again. Nobody has time to play an hour and a half constantly over and over and over. That's just not a thing. You gotta have these pause points so people can jump back in. Especially if crashing is a thing in your game at all. Imagine spending an hour, you get to the final boss, and your game crashes, and you just wasted an hour. I mean, that happens in Remnant 2 a lot. All they needed to do was add a checkpoint system so you could jump back in. It's a pretty easy fix.
Speak. Saturnin, this latest wound he has dealt may be fatal. He need only for us to succumb, and then he can find these sorrows.
The sorrows.
So that is what we will deny him. Let our losses harden our resolve. Where once we sought victory, we shall now seek attrition. Fae are the embodiment of magic. When a delver takes the burden of winter from a Fae, those burdens are in the form of magic. Over centuries, these magics have been collected, contained in a secret location. The sorrows that Saturnin seeks.
Let's just kill him then, right?
That will not stop the Tuatha. We must find the sorrows. Only two Fae, the eldest, who reside in Damelrock, know where they are. The way to the eldest is blocked by the Great Scale, a mighty spell which you must bypass. That alone will open your path to the eldest. You must kill beasts on the pans of the scale. Death is the only weight it will bear.
Death is the only weight it will bear. What a line. Quick question, if there's nobody in here on Xbox that has Outward is willing to give me the compass staff that you need. Could you not get it? Or did you need a double copy of it? Because just from Compass Guardian, he can be tough, though. He can be a very tough opponent. Where are we headed? We are headed to the bottom of the map. Was not expecting that. I didn't do a whole lot of stuff down here. Looks like it's main path and then left.
Hello.
Hello. Only time I ever did speedrunning was Saints Row 3, Borderlands 2, and Dragon's Dogma 1. Dragon's Dogma 1, I love how they did that, because they actually gave you a speedrunner mode to try out. That's a pretty good idea. Look at these 4 orbs spinning around. Is it up this way? Yep. What in the world? That came out of nowhere. Bring it on, Skippy. I know you're just gonna summon stuff. It's your MO. The Banshin Priestess. Look at the spin. It's too good. Already dead. Already dead. I hit both of them. Haha. Very nice indeed. Very nice indeed. I'm full. Didn't see that coming. Did not see that coming. We're both doing magic right now. Lame. Alright, I missed every attack. Oh, there's another sprite. Where the heck did that sprite come from? Yeah, stop doing weird moves on me, please. Ah, I went for the third. Haha, hammer time. They bring out the hammer 1 second and they'll die. I wonder why. Best class for speedrunning a DD1 is Assassin. I would imagine, yeah. I thought Strider was also pretty good early on because you could do the skip down into the pawn area. Or not the pawn area, but the area underneath the Grand Soren City. Bring it on, power mode! And I got a stun out of that too. 1,000 damage on rock. Say it isn't so. Stop beating up my skeleton. Ooh, this one's fun. Rip his head off! Head has been ripped off. Oh, you did mean Strider. I was gonna say, I remember Strider being really good for it.
You may think I'm lying, but unfortunately I'm telling the truth as I saw it then anyway. This thing was a fleeting companion, but a companion nonetheless. Do you hear? It's the earthly moans of time. Listless motes of cavern dust, the crumbled ruin beneath our feet. All the ordained path of the blessed. You have found their way, their home, their solace. You're near them. No, I was wrong.
You were wrong. So sad for you. Oh, I shouldn't have finished that. I meant to swap to the chakram. That would have looked pretty cool, but I didn't quite get it. The only bad thing about the summon is that the skeleton does tend to stand directly in my way. Directly in my way for no reason. A puzzle, perhaps? Intriguing. Ah, look at the merman. The mermen have arrived. Come here, you. Haha. I would say the grappling hook, it's not the best ability in the game, but it might be the most fun for the melee combat. Really good. So I go stand over here. Aw, I might need to read the quest. I don't really understand this quest or this puzzle. What's up, Knight? Yeah, I can't help you with that right now, Devin, unfortunately. But yeah, what's up, Knight? How's the stream? Doing pretty good. We are doing the Sorrows faction quest right now. Well, I opened a door. I don't know if I did that right. I guess we'll find out. I forgot Assassin is a mimic of Fighter and Strider, not Assassin being daggers and bow. Yeah. I did an Assassin-only run at one point, if I remember correctly. I think I did. It was pretty fun. Playing solo without the pawns is difficult, but you get a nice damage boost. Speak with me.
How curious. You are mortal, but your steps resound with a burden greater than any one mortal might ever hope to bear. More curious still is your presence here. The great scale is not idly moved, nor is my reverie broken without cause. What is your purpose?
I must find the Sorrows.
And so I am finally exhumed. But Bizarane is not the King of Sorrows from whom I hoped to draw summons. Indeed, I know the location of the Sorrows. They were never meant to be retrieved, but neither were they meant to be exploited.
Yeah, kind of figured.
I must request that you rouse my counterpart, Kael'rod. The ages have sent our paths together. I will not break it now.
How do I get these shoulder pads, man?
When we first came to this place, we vowed we would not see each other until our contemplations were complete. I thought that day would never come. As I
But
was
now
on
it's
one side
here.
of the scale, you will find him on the other. I will leave this cell and wait for you to find him. Goodbye.
Very good idea. Don't help me at all. I miss daggers and bow being together, but I understand why they separated them. Because it was the best? Yeah. For balance reasons, it was a good idea to swap that, but I gotta admit, I miss it as well. OG Strider is the best. I guess I'll go back around and then try to open the other door. I'm not sure. Currently on the Necromancer run. Nice. The Necromancer was one of my favorites. That was one of the most fun runs. That was really fun. I think I have to wait till enemies show up and then kill them near these pylons and it turns on fire or something. Not entirely explained to me. We'll see what happens. They're all already bleeding. Yep, I did it that time. Maybe I have to kill them while I'm standing on that pillar, maybe? I miss being able to escape a Cyclops grasp without being flung to the netherworld. Dragon's Dogma Online. The grabs are really bad. They're worse than the other two games. They're really bad. You just can't get out of them.
Sorrow precedes you, mortal. It is almost enough to shift the great scale on its own. It has been centuries since my reverie was last disturbed. For what cause are you here? What could a mortal possibly want with me?
I must find the Sorrows.
I have heard of your work in reaching Alarain. If she wishes to aid this King of Sorrows, then I will echo her approval. But learning the location of the Sorrows is not merely answering a question asked. More than knowledge will be needed to reach the Sorrows. Very well.
Go figure. Now they meditate and I get some sort of power. Oh, I gotta wait on Slowpoke over here. I remember learning the button mash actually does help you escape faster in DD1. It does help.
And so the eldest...
Why? I don't know, but it does.
More. It has been some time since I have seen Alarain mortal. For that I am thankful. But Bizarrain will need more than knowledge to reach Sorrows. He will need a key which lies in Sincere, the hollow of the Weeping King.
So I must recover a key.
That is correct. It is a difficult thing to ask of a mortal. A Fae would be better suited to navigate the hollow. But time is fleeting. But you will not perform this task alone. One of us will aid in recovering the key from Sincere, and the other will instruct Bizarrain on how to reach the Sorrows. It falls to you to choose.
I'll go get the key. I don't think it really matters. I'll take the lady.
Let it be so. She will accompany you to Sincere, and I will return to the House of Sorrows to instruct Bizarrain on how to claim the Sorrows.
That seems like a good idea to me.
Task, mortal. Keep well after Alarain.
My guess is I get a different reward based on what I just picked there. The Sorrows Talisman. You don't say. You don't say. Let's see if that's any good, shall we? Gosh darn it. It's all the way down at the bottom of armor. So my current one is a Blocky Magoo that I crafted. This gives +1 to all sorcery abilities and +80 health at night. I do not like those buffs. I like the sorcery, but that's it.
Then
I'm gonna pass up on that one.
The instruction of this King of Sorrows. It is perhaps the best choice. It is suited to him after all. I will shadow step to Sincere and wait for you there. We must move quickly.
Yes,
Goodbye.
let's do that. What? What's the shadow step thing that everybody can do but me? How come I can't teleport out of dungeons? What a ripoff, man. What a ripoff. Come on. I love how the strongest weapon in DD1 isn't even a weapon. It's a throwable. Yep. I don't know why. It's honestly a good idea. Just for a fun factor, Throw Blast being so good. Is Throw Blast even in the sequel? I don't know if it is or not. I don't remember seeing it in Dragon's Dogma 2. But I could be wrong. I might have missed it. I do like the extra damage boost after the kills. That ability feels amazing. It uses a ton of your mana, though. Conqueror's Parryets, 10-fold shot was how I farmed Damon there. Yeah. I remember doing that, dude. You can stun lock him, actually, with just one shot at a time. Crazy good. It is not in DD2. Yeah, I didn't think it was. That's weird, though. Why would they exclude such a mechanic that people enjoyed? Just Capcom doing Capcom things, I guess. People like that? Nah. Let's not add that back. I'm pretty sure Throw Blast is in the online version too, so they literally only took it out of the sequel. Why? I don't know. That's something interesting I noticed about game companies, and I don't know if you guys have noticed this about any series that you like, but oftentimes a company will make a game. The game will be highly successful. People will like it for a variety of reasons. And typically, there'll be one thing or a couple of different things in that game where you could cheese an enemy or an item or something, right? We call it cheese. It's a little bit too good, probably, but it's fun. And then in the sequel, the company will be like, oh no, that was fun. You're not allowed to have that. It's too cheesy. Which from a developer's mindset, I guess, makes sense. But I don't think that's a good idea. I think sometimes leaving a little bit of cheese in the game is fun. As long as it is engaging and fun to work with, it's perfectly okay. That's why Dragon's Dogma 1 is so good. Because there are an infinite number of ways to cheese the game. But that's what makes it fun. Spamming parriettes, 4 of them, and then just doing whatever to insta-kill stuff. Using the Force Hatchet to boost your strength crazily. Like, that stuff is interesting. It's engaging for the player.
At last,
The Votive
you
Stone.
come, and we can recover the key. I knew the Tuatha had taken hold of Cluricon, but I never thought it would be like this. When I last walked here, it was a solemn place, but beautiful. Kind Fae tended to the corners and halls.
Are there such things
Now
as kind
they lie
Fae?
silent, corrupted, and sullied. But we cannot dwell on what has transpired. To reach the key to the sorrows, we must first seek 3 votives in addition to this one. They will grant us passage. Goodbye.
Alright, I'm looking for stuff. It's just, in the search for balance, it seems like a lot of the fun factor is always kind of squeezed out of the game, you know? Balance to me is important, but it's important in terms of a baseline. You have to have balance so that things... You can't just walk up to an enemy and insta-kill him. You know, that's not good. Not unless you worked towards it. I can't... The places they're putting them in are utterly terrible. That was awful. Used to play DD1 without music and headphones, and that was a very cool atmosphere. That's kind of interesting. I don't know what that would be like. Gotta pad the playtime. Anything overpowered has to be removed. That also is maybe a reason, padding the playtime. If you can get through the game instantly just because you can one-shot stuff, you can get through it pretty quick. They don't usually like that. Can't play Skyrim ever anymore because it's too easy to cheese and abuse it. Yeah. Skyrim's very easy to cheese. That's true. I don't know, Dragon's Dogma was always a different case for me, though. The combat itself is so engaging and fun that it never felt annoying that I could cheese the game. My brother would be doing a lot of damage to me. It's the same with Outward, too. Look at the dagger run we just did. You don't think the dagger was super cheesy? It was incredibly cheesy. Activate dagger slash inside a blood sigil and literally walk around the game as the boss dies. But I found it very cool. I could go power, I guess. In Ratchet & Clank Up Your Arsenal, you had to crouch to throw your wrench, but if you played in first-person mode, you could throw it automatically. I never played Ratchet & Clank games. My brother loved those, though. Absolutely loved them. The older ones have a very cool aesthetic, graphically. Is that all of them? There's just 2 guys? What the heck? They died fast. I guess she might have killed the rest of them. And then he has another votive. It's a true blood sigil dagger combo is just unfair. Oh yeah, for solo bosses, just annihilates. Absolutely annihilates. Game? I was gonna say, I hit that ability 3 separate times. What are we doing? I'm gonna maybe repair that, guys. I'm gonna maybe repair my armor. It does tend to help to have armor. Need a lot of the repairing kits. And that right there is how you kill a whole group of sprites. If I play the game again, it's going to be super interesting, because playing without the chakram is going to take away so much of my power.
Then we may continue onward to the next trial we must face. The Crying Eyes.
The
When we
Crying
reach them,
Eyes.
Then I will tell you more on the subject. Goodbye.
What even is that? Sometimes you had to cheese the game in DD1, who didn't defeat Gore Cyclopses by sitting in a hallway spamming arrows. Yeah, the Gore Cyclopses are brutal. They're brutal. I think the most annoying enemy that's also engaging in Dragon's Dogma was probably the Minotaurs. Those things are not the sequel, the original ones where they smash you in the head with a hammer. Those guys are so annoying.
There's still another challenge to overcome. Before we can reach the key, we must bypass the Crying Eyes. Then
Yeah,
the
you already
key
said
to
that.
The sorrows will be ours again. Goodbye.
Goodbye. All the way over there? What the heck? Because if I remember correctly, the way Bitter Black Isle worked is it had 2 separate rolls. Either you rolled a bunch of Minotaurs throughout the experience, or you rolled the Living Armors. And I always enjoyed fighting Living Armors a lot more. They were harder, arguably, because they didn't take much physical damage, but they were very fun. Or maybe not a lot of elemental damage, I don't remember. One of the two. Very handy to have elemental and physical damage in that series.
We have reached the Crying Eyes. When this hollow was first shaped, those statues did not weep. But now they weep for all eternity. They
What a
alone
bummer.
guard the way to the key. You must approach them, mortal. They will show you the way forward, if only you answer them. Goodbye.
Is this a puzzle? Does the music have to do with this? Because the music was interesting.
You have come.
Pull the lever. Ah, look at the statues. I believe I did it wrong, and that's why they summoned enemies. So I have to do it in the right order. Makes sense. I got one more icicle thrown at me. Let me tell you. Gonna be a bad day to be a sprite. Yeah, you. You're annoying. Hammer. Always played assassins, so Minotaurs were easy. Living Armor was the tough one for you, unless you had to... Yeah, the Holy Daggers, you kind of needed those for them. I remember getting the Holy Daggers specifically to fight that and go... The Ghasts, I think it was. So I did mid, right, left. Let me do... I don't know if it shows me. I do not understand this puzzle at all. I think it's trying to show me, but it doesn't make any sense. Intriguing. When I step on the button, I think I just have to watch, so it's left, right, middle. Yeah? Yeah, it's left, right, middle.
You have come. Time is fleeting.
There it is.
mortal. We must recover the key to the sorrows.
I think I had to be patient. So what am I missing here? Right, left, middle? Or right, middle, left? That could also be it. No, I don't think so. Let me read this quest. I'm missing something obvious here. I have found my way forward into Sincere blocked. If I want to get deeper into the Sincere, I will need to manipulate the waterfalls of the Crying Eyes to discover which is the correct way to progress. So I'm guessing that door is blocked until I figure this out. So what the heck is the secret here? It has an arrow on this button. And when I stand on it, it sends out water from one of the heads at a time. So it's left first, then it's right, and then it's middle. But when I did that, the buttons didn't work. I do like the music, though. I mean, it's got to be left, right, middle. That's the only thing that makes sense.
Time is fleeting, mortal.
I'm not talking to you. Oh, I know what happened. So what happened was I went to press the last button and she talked to me instead of doing it. And so then I thought, oh wait, I did it wrong. No, I did it right. It's just she interrupted me. I had it figured out the whole time. What's up, Saint? You do not have enough space. I thought she talked to me because I failed it, but no, she just got too close to the button. I guess I get rid of weapons. That's probably the easier way to do this. Add to junk, add to junk, add to junk. Now I can grab whatever this is. A withered branch.
That is the key to the sorrows, mortal. It is perhaps not the sort you are used to, but that is certainly it. It is a branch of the ancient and wizened tree whose roots touch this world and Ashara, the plane of magic to which all Fae belong. It is a branch of the gallows tree. The sorrows take the form of the gallows tree in both realms, and this branch creates the bridge between them. Come, let us ferry it to Bizarane. Goodbye.
You keep saying that. You keep saying the word ferry. I can't ferry. I can't randomly teleport for no reason. Let me head left. But yeah, she just got in the way a little bit. Initially, I wasn't being patient enough, and then I did solve the puzzle, but the NPC got in the way. It's like, hold on. Hold on a second. This isn't supposed to be difficult. Oh, I went the wrong way somehow. He's back in here. Come on, let me through. Stupid path. There's one rock in my way, man. How can I not walk through that? Can't teleport at will? Sounds like a mortal problem. It is a mortal problem. It's ridiculous. I want to teleport. I should be able to teleport. The island is the worst. Remember, you teleport to the island, and then they won't let you teleport anywhere on the island. You have to go back first. It's like, alright. You're telling me if this island exists anywhere near me, my teleportation skills just evaporate? It's kind of odd. Don't you think? At least the puzzles are more interesting than Skyrim's claw doors. Yeah, the claw doors are a little too basic. I thought... I mean, the first time you do them... I was pretty young when I did them the first time. It was interesting. But then they repeat them. I think one claw door is fine, but then they repeat them too many times. I guess I'll go blacksmith first. By the 4th or 5th claw door, you go, oh, I think I know how to solve this. Salvage. The hero's robes. Actually, I wanted to see that hammer. I had the ability to make a crazy good hammer. 209. 18% critical hit damage. kind of huge. 100 health? When did I get 100 health? That sounds okay to me. What about 4% chance to critical hit? 9% chance to critical hit with physical. It just buffs damage, though. It doesn't buff chance. 4% chance to critical hit. I don't like that buff, but I do want it. It's a little too weak. Do I want fire damage or ice damage? I don't have the best ice damage. Let's go with the lightning. Is this better? This is actually still worse. Dude, my initial hammer that I made is a monster. An absolute monster. Now I'm gonna go drop stuff off in my chest. The audacity to have a thief character pick the lock to one of those stupid doors, but we still gotta do the puzzle. Right? Right? And yeah, good point, Dark. I do need to go to a healer. That is another reason I came to town. Put all of this stuff in here. I have so many legendaries. Now, what am I looking at? 86? That's still... I should probably get rid of some potions. I got to get rid of lesser potions. I don't really need them. Minor experience. I'm not even using the experience potions. Let's be honest. I wish I were, but I'm not. Greater Assassin Evasion. You really... the potions are a cool thing in this game, because in boss fights they give you a huge amount of help, but you do not need them for most of the game. You really don't. They're just there. Have you heard of Asheron's Call? It's an old school MMO from EverQuest era, and playing Outward reminds me of it. Asheron's Call sounds insanely familiar. I don't think I've played that, but that I have to have seen that, because that sounds insanely familiar. Asheron's Call. I know I've heard of that before. Anyone planning to try the new RuneScape that's coming out? I didn't know they had a new one coming out. Is it an actual new RuneScape game, or is it another one of that situation where there's a game called RuneScape Wilds or whatever, where it's not related to RuneScape at all, but they called it the same thing?
You have the key to the sorrows. That was well done.
Is that the game we're talking about?
Everything you have done is more than I could have possibly hoped for. My reliance
See the bad guy?
on you to this point was never my initial plan. I only needed Kadarok dead at the hands of someone else. But when I learned how willing you were to hound the Tuatha, I saw you would rise to every occasion. You became my favorite.
What? Imagine that. He was a bad guy. I knew that immediately.
And you continually demonstrate your most valuable quality. Your inability to understand the Fae.
I understand, I just don't care.
Potential servants within this house? That I was forced to wait until you came? No. I had many options at my disposal. But a mortal would know nothing of a Fae's behavior, his values, his reasoning. A mortal might never learn that Saturnin and I are one in the same.
What? This is the... Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not saying I hate this quest. This is the most obvious quest in the game, though. This one was very easy to see coming. I mean, the first time I talked to him, I thought he was the Saturn guy. Legitimately. This was the absolute easiest quest to see coming. Is it RuneScape Dragon Wilds? It's a really good survival game with fun magic system. I've seen a lot on it. I assume that's the one he's talking about. I'll just kill you.
You threaten me with death as though it is some great finality. We might both testify to the contrary. I will excuse your inevitable resistance, but if you have any sense, then you already know that you cannot reach me nor follow me. We part ways here. Find comfort, at least, that you will be long dead before the sorrows flood the minds of your mortal armies. Mercer will cut you down here.
I don't think he will.
Farewell.
Based on past experiences. I believe that I will destroy this entire army. In one fell swoop. How come you never fight an enemy that's using a chakra? I think we did one time. There was one guy that did. Might have been a boss. Why am I all the way over here? Ah, there's May Cry. Or Myra Cry. Oh, I ran out of my stag. I forgot to cure my curse, guys. What the heck? Literally was reminded and I still forgot. How do I do it? I don't know. Individuals that are not bosses just get backed into a corner. I feel bad for them. Just a little bit.
You survived. For better or worse, I know not. The house is in ruins. The eldest lie butchered, and Bizerain has betrayed us to the Tuatha.
Mm-hmm.
He must be
Saw it
denied.
coming.
For our honored sorrow, our broken pride, our due vengeance. He cannot be allowed to use the house for war.
I agree.
He is at the birthplace of summer and winter, where the Weeping King first pooled the anguish and decay inherent in all winter fae. Ashara. It is the plane from which all fae descend when they are reborn, and to which they return when they die. It is a place of pure magic.
Then it's the place I need to be.
Secrets, but here is mine. I am the Weeping King reborn. Bizerain needed a key to reach the sorrows. I do not.
Seems like a convenient plot twist.
Please, mortal, the longer we leave Bizerain to his work, the more dangerous it becomes for all mortals in these lands. If you must prepare, do it quickly. I will await you here. We must hurry.
Didn't I just say I was ready?
There is little time to waste. We must hurry. There is little time to waste. He is at the birth.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I said I was ready, and they're like, "Oh no, I'm not ready." I just missed the word "not."
I attempt to bring you into Ashara, but you have a strong will. That alone may save you. Bizerain has a head start on us. However short, it is likely still enough. Be on your guard.
Oh, I'll be on guard. Don't worry about me. What's up, Far Cry? Yeah, that comes out of nowhere, and you can tell that at the end, where they're kind of rushing to get the game out. Yeah, this quest, this is the only one where I'm just straight up, I knew what was going on the whole time. I knew what was going on.
You have a strong force of will. Stronger than I felt possible. I have never heard tell of a mortal that could stand.
I am king of the elves. Why are you surprised?
I can recall now, vaguely. I walked this place before, and shaped the ground. That tree in the center. It is the embodiment of the sorrows. Bizerain will be there, but he has prepared himself. This barrier keeps us from him, and there are other magics at work.
Uh-huh. There's no time to talk. Let's fight.
You may be right, mortal. If we strike at weak points, the barrier will fall. Now we must hurry.
Let's do this. Asheron's Call was an early hardcore PvP game. There was a free-for-all PvP server. You'd drop items on death, and whoever killed you could loot your body. Also, your stats would be lowered by 5% each death? That's cool.
Can I truly be here? Standing before the sorrows? I remember no swords, fire, and then nothing. But he brought me back to fight you. I can't. I'm sorry, mortal. So sorry.
So that decision did matter. If I had sent the lady would be dead right now. I made the right decision. I don't think I cared about this guy. Teleportation? Not in my house. You get the ultimate spin attack. You too. My sorcery upgraded? Doesn't feel like it. Destroy the barrier. Nexus is dispelled. 1 of 4. One game I wish I could play is Dragon's Dogma Online. Don't have a working PC that can run it. Yep, I posted my video of it, I think 2 weeks ago. It's really fun. The only complaint I'd have about the online version of Dragon's Dogma is that after level 50, it is way too long of a grind. The end game is a bit too grindy.
You.
Oh, I'm not even at the end game yet, but
here.
it's a bit too
A
grindy.
mortal dare shows himself in the sacred lands of the House of Sorrows. I have been dead a short time, and already I learned so much since he raised me. You are the cause
Who is
of all
this?
Bizarrain relied on you for his plans. Because of you, the house is dead.
The lady just turned against me? No, it's a different lady. She thinks I care about her. I do not. The house is evil. Why the heck would I care about the house? You all deserve to die. Wants a nut jobs. That's what I think. Might have a level up here soon, though. No. Oh, it's a thresh. I thought it was one of those other guys. Block. Now we can eat that. Two of 4 coming up. Every stat had a spell that could buff or debuff, which is the main reason Outward reminds me of that. Oh, I got you, because of the debuffs. Yeah, I would say Outward's debuff system is definitely one of the main reasons I like it. It's got a great system of debuffs. It's simple, but it works. Forgot this game had some blinding bloom. This area specifically has a pretty bad bloom.
I did not give you credit when last we faced each other, and now I am here. My master has raised me to protect his labor. Perhaps if
Yeah. You guys all want to kill me. I get it. I get the spiel. I'm not worried about it. I'll just go super mode. It is kind of funny you can save super mode for a boss and just go, delete. No way they hit me. No chance. Now it's time for you. Do I have enough power to get through this guy? Maybe. Oh, that was so close. Almost failed. Almost failed. It wouldn't let me teleport the location I wanted to. It kept going to the middle. Goodbye. One more to go.
We must be quick.
The monsters were also very unique. Not really seen in other games. That's always a feature that makes a game stand out, for sure.
And so you have finally reached me.
Absolutely.
I have waited, mortal. The longest of any I have waited. And now, Bizarrain has raised me against my will to be part of his design. I sought to stop him. I found the plan he had conspired, and I fled the house, for I knew not what to do. And then you came and killed me. And now I am a puppet to his will. He cannot be stopped.
I will stop him. Calm down. I'm not worried about it, man. It's a simple fix. Ouch. I just need to get to him and he'll die. Stop complaining so much. The bloom in this area is ridiculously awful, though. I'm noticing a lot more now that I'm using the rock. Cannot see my character. Yeah, don't be attacking me like that. My orbs will protect me. Time for the guy. Ah, he got wiped out. Now what? Do we fight the big guy? Boss time? Boss fight time? Maybe.
Here we are, Deard. I am lucky enough.
My skeleton.
Mission is complete. The sorrows have already begun to awaken, mortal. Soon they will flood your world. This feeling, I wonder, is this what you felt when you murdered my god, Deard? When you condemned my race to nothingness?
Your race is evil and I don't like you. Undo it all. Now.
You are 1,000 years too late to steer me from the path I have chosen. And now, it lays completed.
Does he summon a monster? Because that'd be cool.
Little mortal. For now, you and your weeping king occupy my full attention.
Good. It's about time. Watch this. Damage boost. Mana potion. Health potion. Are you sure you're ready for this? With a Sorrow's Tender. There's a lot of HP. I'll just go hammer mode on this guy. My damage is a tad low. Not a problem. I'll go for the minion first, then. That'll hopefully help out. Oh, of course he can heal. That's the worst. That is the worst. Yeah, this dude's got some HP. He's just not taking a lot of damage. Either he has a lot of resistance, or I need to make... Yep, here you go. I think when he's vulnerable, I do more. Alright, buddy. Let's see how it is. It's the Trog Queen fight from Outward. Just keep him from healing. I almost got this guy. Maybe I can kill him here. Oh, good. Those things. Those are my favorites. Taking damage now, though, isn't he? It's called lifesteal, bro. You don't know what this is about. Wait for the spin. Yeah. I think I could summon the skeleton again, because he is dead. I'm gonna have to kill a bunch of these guys to get my damage up. That's a lot of skeletons. Watch out for fireball. Nah, I'm good, I'm good. This right here is perfect spin opportunity. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I only got one guy with that? Lame. It looked like I was about to get 4. Earthquake! This is a fun minion fight. Just lots of stuff getting thrown at you. Watch this. Going slow mode. Now we get some kills. Kill this guy for an extra damage boost. Let's go for the boss. Where is he? There you are. Swapping it. Oh, I teleported. No, he's so far away. Cheater. Spin. Can I get him here? I have so much damage. I got him. I got him. Who cares about the minions, dude? Just beat the crap out of the boss. Wasted.
Suzerain may be dead, but the death blow is still his. The sorrows have already begun escaping their seal. We need to act quickly, or this will all be for nothing. I must seal the sorrows within myself.
That was a fun boss fight. He's just an infinite minion summoner. And he summons all kinds of different ones, too. I like it. Let me take them. I could do it? Okay.
It is a noble sentiment, mortal. But you do not
she won't let
understand.
me.
They must be anchored in Ashara, and you cannot remain here. But please, bear witness to this last act. Tell the world what happened here, how the House's sorrows ended. We must hurry.
You know, I feel bad, but all of you were evil. So at the same time, I don't feel bad. Absorb the power of the great tree. That was probably the most fun boss fight. I don't know why. It was just a lot of cool stuff. What is this? Examine the strange staff. Take it. Completed the House of Sorrows storyline quests. You are the last member of the House of Sorrows, forced to bear witness to the end of one of the oldest institutions in the Feylands. 5% increased elemental damage, 5% increased damage versus Fey. Which, like, everything in the game is a Fey except for the humans, I think. Most things are Fey. So that's pretty good. And I received a weapon, I think. Not right now. Stop it. I received a staff called Sorrow. 111 lightning damage. 53 shock, 5 lightning damage. 5% extra lightning damage. Nifty. Very nifty. That was pretty cool. Also, got my level up. You know what that means. This is huge. Max persuasion. Bribe costs for crime is decreased by 50%. And I now unlock the dodge special attack for the chakram. It's about time. And then I also get a cool elemental ability. What about this? What does this do? What about this one? Let loose a terrifying cry that intimidates enemies, reducing their damage output. Your unquenchable rage grants you physical and piercing damage. Oh yeah, I want to go this one. 7% chance to critical attack. Confirm. So I'm going to take this, and I'm going to replace it with that one. It's an up-close magic ability, I think. Max Persuade better make every Persuade 100%. You would think, right? Let's test this new ability out on this thing, I guess. I'm not impressed. Ah, my favorite ability in the game. I think it's like a short-range AoE. It's hard to tell if it does anything. I don't have it leveled up, so that might be why, but it seems like it's terrible. Maybe better against groups? I don't know. It doesn't seem to do anything. I mean, maybe I need to read it again, but... not overly impressed at the moment. Could you chill out for a second, man? You are incredibly annoying. Kill her with this thing. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Combine the mystic elements of fire, lightning, and ice into a devastating chain of attacks. Attack 1. Lightning pulls enemies towards you, causing 105 damage in the area. Attack 2. Fire torches enemies in the area. And the attack 3, finished with an icy explosion, dealing 110 more ice damage and slowing the enemy. Yeah, alright. Do I have to press it 3 times? Maybe? Let me see. Gotta keep pressing it. You gotta keep pressing it. Yep. I was just pressing it 1 time, I guess, but check this out. That is way cooler than I gave it credit for. I was just doing this part. That sucks. That's terrible. You gotta do the full combo, bro. Oh, wow. That's a nifty. That's pretty cool, guys. That's pretty cool. That's like an Elden Ring boss move right there, bro.
But Gadflow was not content to rule the Court of Winter.
I like it.
Mortals would bow before him as well. And so he made war on your people and drove them from the eastern lands. The Alfar fell before an avalanche of corrupted fervor. The Tuatha acted as one army and built the Prismea Chantries as new idols of their false mountain god, their Tirnoch.
Very cool. I need to find something I can use this on. Here we go. Yes, that's what I'm about. That's what I'm about. That's what I'm talking about right there. So it's really good for crowd control. It pulls them in, burns them, and then blows them up. What a cool ability. It has a lot of mana cost, though, and high cooldown, too. What? I found my new favorite ability. It's not even close, either. That's way better than anything that I've seen in the game. That's so cool. Unbelievably cool. Sheen, take this into heart. If it is unimpressive, keep pressing the button. It's so true. I was like, man, this thing sucks. And then I read it again and I go, hold on, let me cook.
Wooden gravestone standing tall by the sorrow's weary hall. Are the leaves now bearing fruit? Will the dead now follow suit?
I do think it definitely doesn't seem like a single target thing, though. It's much better for groups. Just because you're hitting so much more at one time. Jarl Balgruuf, that is a Skyrim NPC. I definitely heard that one. Definitely heard that one. Yeah, I might need to upgrade my magic a bit more to get that stat really good. We'll have to see. But it looks super cool. I mean, just look at the effects. The fire on it is really interesting. It shoots me outward. Pretty nutty. Not really sure when I should use it, because it does use a ton of mana. Look at this. And smash. Dude, that's the best way to finish stuff off. Is it not? I mean, it's crazy cool to finish stuff off with. Speaking of Elden Ring, I miss invading a DS3 into a modern... who turns into a whole boss fight with 2 phases. Cool abilities. I did a little bit of DS3 invading. Not too much, but I did some. Let me go grab that lore stone. I'm gonna grab that other one too. That should be the last one I need here. It scales with your elemental percentage damage as well, so equipment increasing elemental damage helps it. Gotcha. Good to know.
Meant to eat. Why do soldiers hang like tears? Why Tuatha covet fears?
Yeah, that's good to know. I can make some stuff for that, so maybe that's something I do. What if I get a bunch of them together here? Let's see if I can pull this off. Right here. Check it out. That's what I'm talking about right there. That is AoE control. Watch it now. With the power ability. And done. Tell me that wasn't freaking awesome. I don't think it killed them all. But it was cool. You get more of that. Ice. The ice might be my favorite part. I like the effect. That's very cool. Get Fae-bladed. Fly away. Smash. Whoa, what an over-the-top ability. What an over-the-top ability. That applies to all your elemental attacks, FYI. You should upgrade your basic lightning bolt because it becomes a screen-clearing lightning storm. I think I did see the upgrade for that, yeah. Well, that's kind of nice, because I'll be honest, the rock ability, while good, is not a great group clear. Neither is the ice ability. So this is my new attack 15 enemies at the same time move. Very glad to have it. Might need a little bit more mana regen if I'm going to use it more often, but should be okay for now. What are we doing, man? Where are you going? Am I supposed to be going to these oh, I guess I just go to the enemies that he's finding. I do have some items for mana cost reduction. I don't think I have a ton, though. Oh, yeah. Get him. It knocks all of them down, too. I'll go for it again. You can't really swap the aiming, so wherever you aim initially is where it's going to end up. Makes sense. Look at this. I wish it did more damage, but it's so cool. I'm a might character, so it's not the best. Yeah, you are going down. What spawned behind me? Oh, there's another skeleton on the field. Go for it again. I think it does do ice damage. Look at that. Definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. I didn't think that ability would be that great if I didn't pull the enemies inwards. The fact it does makes it better. Yeah, if it didn't pull, it'd be kind of terrible. Because it'd be too hard to hit. But the pull is really good. Seems to work very, very well. There's another lore stone.
Hanging gallows tree, spreading baleful tyranny.
Another
Ruined
Craddock.
terror of the war, hallowed ground for nevermore.
Now I need one more body. Veyron's report. Let's take a look at that. Oh, gibberish? Very much gibberish at that. Only if you can replay missions, fight the last boss that summoned all those enemies. Oh, that'd be cool. That's too bad, man. That'd be really cool. I guess I probably don't need to teleport. Right now, the only other skill that I don't need is probably the heal. I haven't used it a single time. It consumes too much mana to be usable all the time.
Have you made progress? Thank the gods you were able to recover the reconnaissance the Venris carried. This information would have proved disastrous in the wrong hands. When the Tuatha tossed Venris in here, I feared all might have been lost. But thanks to you and his wolf, the armies will not suffer the same fate as Venris. Take this. It is not much, but it is what we can offer, along with our thanks. Farewell.
Sounds good. What this guy want?
Hello once more, Wanderer. Have you had very well? If you find you have time to look for more, I can go with the gods.
Ah, I need to find all the rest of them. Okay. I could have probably picked those up while I was there. Can I maybe mark that quest? That'd be kind of nice. I'll mark this one. Ah, it's definitely by them. I'll do a couple more side missions, and that'll be it for the night. Like I said, I gotta do a short stream today, because I gotta wake up early. My dad bought a dumpster, and we're going to throw all of the trash away that is from the building we're gutting right now. And our yard. Our yard's kind of a mess. We moved here 8 months ago-ish, I think. Maybe 9 at this point. Putting stuff in and all that. We haven't been able to throw anything away, so... Gotta have a day or two of big old trash day. I'm gonna try and wake up early enough to where I don't have to work too much in the heat. Because by midday, it's gonna be scorching. What's your biggest gripe about this game that you have so far? Well, here's the thing. I like pretty much everything. The only big complaint that I could see people having is that really the combat, because there is no lock on it, does glue onto enemies, which I like. There is a lot of times where your guy just randomly attacks at nothing, and there's not much you can do about it. That's probably the biggest complaint I could give. But you just learn to manipulate the camera better, really. So it's really good for brownies, that's for sure. Yeah, freaking great for brownies. I don't know if that wasn't clear enough or not. The worst with that is with the hammer. The hammer's shield attack. This attack right here has horrific camera control. It does not glue onto enemies well enough. It's probably the worst one. The Chakram's pretty good about it. I think the world and lore are just too generic. Everything else is cool. I don't know. Maybe you could see them being too generic. I don't hate them at all so far.
I have felt the energies of Mithra fade to Ashara, mortal. I am glad that this business is concluded. At least the Midden will not be in danger of corruption any more than it already is. I thank you for your part in keeping it so. As payment, take this bauble. I discovered it on a body on one of your kind. May it be...
It's the trinket he gave me. Very nice, very nice. But yeah, I really don't have that many complaints. I mean, it's pretty great. I think the biggest compliment I could give it is that the world size feels perfect. For an open world game, constantly we're getting this wrong, where it makes the game too big. The size of the world feels just right. There's a dungeon just around every couple... I don't know the exact distance, but there's a dungeon basically the same distance constantly throughout the game, which feels really good. Oh yeah? Have some of this. Giant AoE. Oh, come on. And you're dead. I do agree about the lock-on. Did cause a few problems early on, but got used to it. It really does matter for weapon type, too. Because I know with the greatsword, the lock-on really wasn't a factor. And I know Chakram, it's not at all. Probably wouldn't be with bow, either.
I have waited for you, mortal. It is not the nature of my kind to anticipate. And yet here I am, with these emotions thrust upon me. I have only just awoken in this plane, and yet I find change, chaos running rampant. Who are these Tuatha? What has happened to our Midden? The Winter Realm is racked by war, my people's magic in decline, and mortals scurry over my homeland. A travesty that I must right, one mortal at a time.
This is the guy that was killing all of the soldiers, I believe.
It is not the way of my people to die, mortal. It is the way of yours, or it was when I last walked the Winter Kingdom. What has happened while I slept is an affront to nature's patterns. The Fae declining while you mortals wage open war with them. Huh, impossible. I will teach you what it truly is to fight against a Fae, but not before you witness the raw power of nature.
The roar.
A power all Fae once wielded, and will wield again.
It's not roar, it's raw. Just ask Gordon Ramsay, he would know. It's raw. Is this door gonna open? Yeah. I feel like I have a lot of really good abilities now, though. I'm gonna get right here. Wait for them to come to me. I might have gone too far. They're on my skeleton now. Imagine this with critical. Man, that'd be good. Let's do another one. Very flashy. Way over the top. Hammer do be doing more damage, though. Hard to beat Hammer. She's the king. Or I guess she would be the queen, wouldn't she? Oh, I can't jump down that way? What? So, I have that faction quest that's bugged, but I think that's the only other faction quest. The rest of them, I haven't found any others. Not much can survive blunt force trauma. Very true. Hold them in. This is what I'm talking about. I needed an AoE clear, man. This is perfect. This is great. Fire. It's not doing enough damage for my build, but it's so fun. If anything, it's a really good control move just to get everybody close together. It'd be great on these boss fights with all those enemies. The drop kick into the hammer slam. Oh, this one's gonna hurt. Indeed, I do believe that hurt. Which way do I need to go? I need to go towards the water. Yeah? Yeah. There's a summer court faction, mage faction, warrior, rogue, and winter. So I need to do the winter probably after this. Where's the winter faction at? Because I have not found that. I accidentally unsummoned him. Whoops. Dude, the numbers. The numbers, man. It just tickles your brain. It just does. Look at this AoE control. It really doesn't get any better. If I can just figure out how to make this more powerful, I'm in. Wipe those guys out. Wiped them out. I just did winter? Oh, that was the winter one? I guess you're right. And then the summer one was the start. I already did the rogue. The warrior is the one that's bugged. So I think I only have that warrior one left. Did I nail that immediately? I did. Yeah, I should have done all the other factions. Pretty cool. But it's slow-mo, you deal more DPS. Can you also use magic at the same time? Yes, I believe so.
And so you arrive. That you made it all the way to this chamber unscathed is just another reason why you must be killed. Or perhaps I won't kill you.
I doubt that I'm gonna die here.
Strongest I keep on the edge of life, to use their energies to sustain this place, to rebalance.
I have what you might call main character syndrome.
The world has changed, mortal. You have heard it said before. I am certain. But you can never sense it as I can. The long winter was birthed by my fallen kind, and though it may one day be reversed, it will never be undone. The cycle has already begun its fracture. I only hope there will be a time for healing, and that when I rise again, I shall be reborn to it. Goodbye, mortal.
He died. Magnon's boots. They have 2 health regen. Well, that was anticlimactic. I think because I persuaded him, he just said, I'm gonna die and I'll summon myself again later. Alright. Next time you pop it in a group, yeah, I'll use the slow-mo, make it do more damage. I just died and can't find my drums. Oh, and outward. On the plateau, died to 2 guys with chakrams in the corrupted area. Any idea? It wasn't in the clock tower. It's in the bottom left of the map. That would be near the corrupted mages. So yeah, that's bottom left of the map. I just Takno Jutsu'd that guy into Minecrafting himself. I do have a way with my words. Persuasion do be quite effective. I guess that'd be a nice way to get XP pretty easily. Is just go into Persuasion and then complete quests with that. It's probably doable. You still gotta fight a lot of stuff, though. Have you ever played D&D? A little bit. A little bit. My brother was really into D&D a couple years ago. Who is it? It's this lady right here.
It is over then. The headsman will bother our encampment no more. I hate this place. That it might drive a soul to think butchering us was some kind of justice, and what he did to those prisoners. But it's over now.
For now, he's gonna come back in a couple years.
Or rather, much to spare. But please, accept
Whoops.
whatever reward we can give you. Many thanks, stranger.
I'll also say it's kind of weird that you get the reward for the quest before the quest is completely finished. As soon as the dialogue starts, you get the reward.
Goodbye.
It's not really a bad thing, but it's kind of odd. It's a wee bit odd. Okay. Ironfast Keep is where the arena is. We'll try to do that next time, but that's going to be probably about it for me tonight. I'm kind of tired today. And I gotta actually do a little bit of work tomorrow, so. Good news, however, folks. I do have the script and the thumbnail done for the Outward vid already.
Not toy soldiers.
So that is in progress. We're getting her going. Took me a couple hours today to get that done. Wasn't too long, actually. It's pretty quick. I kind of had an idea for how I wanted to make it already. Mathematically, it's most likely because it forces an update on speaking to the NPC for code reasons. Gotcha, gotcha. But yeah, this is fun. I like having this ability. It's funny that it looked like trash until I learned how to use it. And then I go, oh, it's actually pretty awesome. That does tend to happen. I mean, that's just crazy. That's just crazy. I think I get 3 casts. I think I get 3 casts total. That's not bad. I could get more if I got rid of one of these buffs, but for now, it's okay. Fun stream. Glad I came in to the start of it. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, this is a lot shorter than usual, but like I said, I'm a bit tired today and I got stuff to do tomorrow, so I will try to stream. Actually, do I need to stream tomorrow? I think I'm working on the Outward vid tomorrow. We'll see what happens. If I don't stream or do anything, I'll do Amalur on... What is today? Thursday? No. Today's Friday. I don't know what today is. Is today Saturday? I got my phone on me. Let me look at what today is. What is today? Today. Funny question. It is... Okay, I thought it was Saturday, I was gonna say. Because yesterday, or literally 13 minutes ago, was Friday. So... Yeah. I think I'm working on the Outward vid tonight. I don't know if I'll stream. If I do, it'll be pretty short. And then tomorrow, which will be Sunday, will be another Amalur stream. Sounds good to me. I gotta come into more streams. Been watching you since you started Outward myself. Been there for some of your first challenge runs. Awesome, dude. Yeah. Yeah, no, come by, hang out. I'm trying to stream around this time most days. If I don't stream, it's likely because I had like really bad weather. Because if it's really bad out here, my internet doesn't do as well, and I'm not gonna stream if my internet's cutting in and out. And also if a downpour is like, I can't hear anything because it's so loud out here. But yeah, pending weather and, you know, just if I'm working on a video or not, I'm just trying to stream at least a little bit every day and then get through this run for sure, because this run's been amazing. I'm excited to see more of the game, especially the DLC and stuff like that. But yep, I'll be here about this time, hopefully most days, so feel free to come by, hang out for a little bit. Other than that, guys, that's going to be it for me. Thank you very much for watching. Appreciate you. I will catch you next time we stream. Peace out. Have a good night, everybody.